a lot of people find meditation hard. You know, most people think of meditation as you go someplace, maybe like here, or you sit in a quiet, dark room on a nice cushion and you close your eyes and you drift off into bliss. And I don't know about you, but for me, that just doesn't happen, right? I don't sit down and just bliss out. I sit down and it's, oh, I can't pay this bill. Oh, that person at work is being a jerk again. The kids are acting up. It's one thing after another. It's hard to really find peace. So it's like, well, how do I do this? And the thing is, meditation isn't about escaping the world. Meditation is about observing the world as it is. We often hear the term mindfulness. Everybody says, oh, you should be mindful. You should be mindful. Be mindful when you deal with your children. Be mindful when you deal with your coworkers. Mindful, mindful, mindful. But what does it even mean to be mindful? You know, I think in my experience, the mind is usually the problem. The mind is what is spinning through all your doom scenarios. The mind is what hijacks your system by injecting emotion into situations. When you think about these situations, something comes in and hits you a new task at work, and we react emotionally, right? We get a trigger, and you know that can often trigger adrenaline, which helps us get tasks done, but it can also trigger like cortisol and other stressors, right? We don't need stress, we need action. And since we're in that emotional state, taking action becomes difficult because we're reacting and we're in our mind and in our emotions. So how do we get out of that situation? Well, what we need to do is we need to actually be able to step back and create a space. Once there's a space, then we can observe our situation for what it is, and we can hopefully react appropriately. Let me give you an example. Okay, many years ago, I was at my friend's gym. My friend Sean, he was my first kickboxing coach, and I went by just to hang out and train for a little bit, and he asked me if I would train with one of his students. I was like, sure, no problem. And I don't remember whose idea it was, but we decided we would do leg sparring. And if you're not familiar, leg sparring is just kicking. So only kicks. We might have done knees, I'm not sure, but it's just leg sparring, only striking with the legs. Should be pretty simple, right? So this guy and I are doing our leg sparring, and out of nowhere, he punches me in the face, right in the mouth. It might even hit my nose. I don't remember exactly. I just remember this hand coming right down the middle with its yellow hand wraps on, because we weren't wearing gloves, because we weren't going to be punching at each other, right? And he punches me in the face, and I was shocked. I mean, I was angry. I wanted to hit this guy back, but I was shocked. And I think that because I was shocked, I was so stunned, like, what the heck are you doing, dude? That it kept me from reacting and punching him back and turning it into a full-on brawl, because this is somebody I don't know. But I had that little bit of space. I had that space, so I didn't react. And the moment that my brain was like, well, screw this guy, and I was about to I was thinking about throwing a knee. Hey. Not Sean, but the other coach came running in. He's like, stop, stop, stop. And after they separated us, Sean and this other coach both told me, yeah, that guy's a problem. He does stuff like that. And I'm like, why wouldn't you prepare me? Why wouldn't you give me that information ahead of time? So that if I got into a situation like this, like, maybe could have handled it better. I don't know. But yeah, so that was a space. And even though it was an unintentional gap, right? That space there was unintentional. It still worked out for my benefit. It did not turn a stupid situation into an even worse situation. And recently, just the other day, actually, I was at home. I've been a little sick. And my son Kyle, for whatever reason, thought it would be fun to jump over me. So I'm sitting on the couch and I barely see him out of the corner of my eye, and I don't know what he did, but all his body weight came down on my shoulders, on my neck, mostly on my neck, it felt like. And it hurt, you know, so even the kid's only 70 pounds. 70 pounds on the back of your neck is not a fun thing. And I shouted out, you know, ah, and Kyle, he's a kid. He's scared, right? You know, I did something, I hurt my dad. My dad's gonna be angry. And he's quickly, I'm sorry, I'm so sorry, I didn't mean. And I looked at Kyle and I said, Kyle, I know you didn't mean that. I know you didn't mean to hurt me. I'm in pain and I just need a moment to evaluate my state. I'm not angry with you. I'm not even upset with you. I just need to make sure that I'm okay. And that's me being able to observe myself. And this is something that I've learned and I've put into my book, Wherever the Void Flows. And in this book, you'll read about observation and honest, but not negative, feedback. So instead of letting myself react to that situation with Kyle and yelling at him or, you know, getting angry, whatever, I'm just able to say, wait, you know, what just happened? What is the intention behind that? And what do I need to do about it? And this is how I try to maintain myself these days. And I'm a lot happier. You know, my credit card company calls me and says, hey, dude, you need to pay us. And I'm like, yeah, you know, I know, we'll get there. It'll happen. So for the next day, let's just try one day, okay? One day. You don't have to change everything right now. Let's just try one day. 24 hours of when things happen, when that notification bell rings, when that email comes in, whatever it is, when someone bumps into you at the store, somebody's tailgating you, they cut you off in traffic, let's take a pause. When you feel that emotion rising within you, let's take a pause. Let's breathe. And let's really reflect about how important is whatever. Because let me tell you, somebody cuts you off in traffic. I know, personal experience. I know people who have cut me off in traffic. I have been so angry. I'm honking my horn and I'm riding their bumper. Why? What was the point of all that? I still don't understand how I managed to do that and think it was a reasonable reaction, because it's not. So let's try to take the emotion out of our responses. I used to have a rule when I was a teacher and I lived in China that anytime I tried to communicate with another teacher, especially this one teacher, anytime I tried to communicate with a teacher and the first words or the first sentence that came out had swear words in it, I was like, okay, we obviously need to step back. We can't, you know, we're not in the right frame of mind to communicate. So it's really important to have that space, right? So it doesn't have to be a big space, but it has to be space. And the more you create the space, the easier it gets. The more you observe yourself, the easier it gets, because it becomes the default response. So instead of having to summon this calm, right? Instead of having to be calm, you don't have to summon the calm. You just become the calm. Okay, so for the next 24 hours, just be the observer. Watch the situation. Watch everything. So watch yourself, watch the environment, watch the people around you. Just watch. And take some time to think about it. Remember, every breath is a chance to do something different. Every breath is a chance to try something new. Thank you for joining me, and if you'd like to join me in the void, tap that subscribe button. If you decide to try this challenge, leave me a comment. Let me know how it works out for you, because I really believe that this will help. Life is an incredible journey. Let's see where the void flows.